just about ready to go and getting to start. Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
All right, ready to go here. And now here is number 11. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bobby.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Base hit into the outfield. Around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Jaime Barria up and throwing for Terry Francona. Henches, the power lefty, up as well. Checks over to first. Back safely. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Line drive, caught. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Tries to get back and save. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I'll boo Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former number 2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs, over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Valera makes the grab. 2 down. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill in this one, Kyle Wright.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Isbell snags it on the run. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, That'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. He's a guy who does it all. Hammered on the line, base hit. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Josh Naylor. In the air, center field. Frazier moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Royals 1 and the Guardians nothing. Jaime Maria gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Salvi is a star in Kansas City. He debuted with the Royals as a 21-year-old. Helped them win a World Series in 2015. In fact, he did more than help. He ended up being the World Series MVP.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Adam Frazier. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So man aboard, and next up for the Royals, Nelson Velasquez. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 out in the second. And to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is, he swings and drives one out to deep left field. And out of here. He'll touch them all, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Scott Barlow.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Will Smith.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a pitch. That's towards center. Hampson under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter,
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. And he deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. To the right side, Frazier. Throws to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Back here in Cleveland, top half of the third inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Isbell. Barlow, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And one away in the top of the third.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Bryant out on the play, and there's 2 down.
the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The solo homer his first time. And that's a base hit into left field. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. There's a strike. Perez off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, James MacArthur.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians.
For the Guardians, the center fielder.
The wind of the pitch. Outside.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one ripped. Ah! A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one missing low.
Count 1-0.
There's a swing and a drive. Hampson ranging back some more, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Isbell makes the grab, one away.
Up next is Cleveland, the third baseman.
Nick Anderson in.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Number 7, Nick Anderson.
And first offering is fouled off. Anderson ready to work. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Now only one out remaining.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Pulled over it, got the ground out.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the 0-1. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
To get it all back, it's got me looking back and everything was all mad. You gotta know the road.